What is happening, guys? Mike here, welcome back to the channel. As you can probably tell by the tank on my arm, today we're talking about a new watch brand that I recently came across, and they're big freaking watches. I mean, for real, this is the biggest watch I've ever had on my arm. I feel like I could just go out and start fighting crime, just deflecting bullets off this thing. It's just ginormous. But we are going to dive deep into this watch and the watch brand today. I'm going to tell you guys everything about it, how you can get your hands on one, and what I think, all that good stuff. Here we go. Alright guys, today we are looking at SWOLE O CLOCK, and if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering if that name is real or not. I admit when I first saw it, I gave it kind of the squinty side eye a little bit when I first saw the name, but after looking into them and seeing some stuff about their company, seeing some written reviews, and just doing some general digging, of course, they came out to be a legit brand, and more than that, they turned out to be a very interesting brand to look at. Now, the one thing that really captures attention about this brand is what we've already seen here, the monster watch sizes. These guys are really known for these large watches, but they're also known for making the watches with just really bold designs. Each watch is made to just look really strong and bold, and that really comes from the brand itself, because the brand SWOLE O CLOCK centers around inner strength and empowerment, and I really like that. In fact, SWOLE actually stands for Strength Will Overcome Limitations Every Time, and I think we can all agree that's a very accurate and powerful message. This is the Caesar by SWOLE O CLOCK. This timepiece was designed to symbolize the unstoppable strength that each of us have in ourselves. They're made with solid materials and engineered for performance through precise hand assembly, allowing these watches to work as hard as you do. Looking under the hood here, we have a Swiss movement inside a sapphire crystal glass housing with a giant band made out of stainless steel and a rose gold coloring. Now, as far as features go, this watch has a 6-digit display with backlight, and it displays the hour, minute, second, month, date, and weekday. Boom! Only took me 8 tries to say that. Nailed it. Now, I have had this watch for the past couple weeks now, and I have worn it once or twice, but to be completely honest with you guys, it's way too big for me. Take a look at my arm here. It's just huge, and it just looks ridiculous on my arm. But I did talk to the brand about this, and it's no fault to them or really anything. This is what they make, and a lot of people like it. But for me, with my small arms, it just doesn't work. However, they do actually have a smaller version of this watch that actually fits my arm much better. You see, this brand also carries several models of their big watches in a smaller size for guys like me. This here is the 43mm version of the Caesar, which is identical in every way to its larger-than-life brother, just in a size that I can actually wear. This one fits really well on my arm and allows me to enjoy the watch without feeling like I'm carrying around a Kia Forte on my wrist. Finally, too, the thing I like the most about this brand is the selection they offer. In their largest sizes, they have a lot of different designs and color styles, ranging from silver and black to blue and rose gold, like the one we saw here today. They are a little bit on the expensive side, but I think you're paying for the materials and the craftsmanship, just like most watches, and this one here was over 500 bucks, but I do have to say it feels like the real deal, especially this big one. And the smaller one, it actually doesn't feel any cheaper even though it's smaller. It's nice and heavy, it's made out of good materials. I have to say I think it's worth every penny. Speaking of worth in relation to watches, I know that you guys in the watch community are, let's say, passionate about the watches you like, but I gotta tell you, I'm not here saying that these are on the same level as Rolex or Seiko or something like that, some of those big name brands that you guys really respect. However, I think that these guys deserve a seat at the table because they are making good watches for good people, and I think that's what really matters at the end of the day. Now, I'm not getting paid at all for today's video. I'm actually only featuring this watch on the channel because I had interest in it. When I feature watches, I generally get more hate than anything else, else if you really want to know the truth. I get a lot of negative comments on watches, if we're being honest here, really from those guys in the watch community who are very, again, passionate about the watches, and they're great watches that they're passionate about, but they then dog on every other brand and say the movement is cheap or it's not from the right part of Switzerland or something like that. And I'm sure a lot of that stuff makes sense, but really when I look for a watch, I want my watch to look good, I want it to work, and I want it to work for a long period of time. And really, I just don't see a need to judge things so harshly when you can go to a brand like this and pick up a good looking watch, not break the bank doing it, and have one that again looks good, works good, and you can count on. That's really just my 2 cents on it though. I welcome everybody's opinion here on the channel. I've always welcomed all opinions on all subjects. I'm not here to try to coerce you guys into picking things up. I'm here to present you guys my opinion and encourage you guys to make your own. And if you would like to check out SWOLE O CLOCK, I'll leave links in the description down below. Again, this is not a sponsored review, but I would like to say I really enjoyed these watches and I definitely recommend them. I also, again, have a discount code for you guys that will be in the description for you guys to use if you're interested in picking something up. If you enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting that thumbs up and drop me a comment down below. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button for me and join us here on the channel. Speaking of seeing more, I will have another episode ready for you guys to go here very soon, so keep an eye out for that. Until then, take it easy. I'll see you next time.